Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm, super late tonight. I went to Walmart to get some more hand soap because I legit forgot to get some last time I went. And then I just got so distracted because I was like, ooh, candles. Ooh, this one smells good. Ooh, this one, no, I don't like that one. And, guess which? I mainly smelled the ones that smelled like fruit. And guess which one? Guess which fruit? Where I was like, ugh. No, I'll give you a hint. It's pomegranate. Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't like pomegranate. Legit though, it did not smell good. Also, the reason why I'm playing as Plague right now is, of course, the daily. Hit 4 survivors affected with maximum infection with your base weapon. So, it shouldn't be too bad. So, basically what I have to do is just infect them and then whack them. You know how it is, just whack. I do say that a lot. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. Oh, Carlos. Nice. Yeah, I know Resident Evil... Resident Evil has, well, like a lot of Capcom games are on sale right now. Oh, hang on. Oh, pardon. Sorry about that. And nothing important. I didn't see what blueprint that was. I don't really care. I'm just doing this for the challenge. And the boat points. Oh, Devil May Cry's on sale too. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot Devil May Cry was Capcom. Just me being a dummy. I love DMC. Yeah, I never played DMC myself. But how you doing in DigiQueen? Thought I saw movement there. Well, I'm hearing stuff over here. So I was running. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Carlos. I mean, he has experience in fighting infections and such. Yeah, mainly I want the challenge done. Yeah, this is nasty. Come on, how much longer till you're infected? There we go. Got him. Already? Okay. Already cleansing, huh? Was it that one? Maybe. This one. Yeah, I never played Devil May Cry myself. I probably should at some point, you know? Survivors hate being sick. It's low-key infuriating. Oh, that's totally fair, but the thing is... And he just got reinfected. Good job. Like, that is totally fair, but... It gives Plague one of the most powerful abilities in the game. And he's fully sick now. Oh, he's just getting some distance on me. Ah, darn it. And that's 2 out of 4 done. Oh, a hook right there. And I just heard... Oh, do it. DMC5 is probably my favorite. I enjoyed the remake. Remake. Most I know from Devil May Cry is the, Devil Trigger and Bury the Light. Those are awesome songs. Really great songs. I unironically listen to them on their own. Three out of 4. Okay, now everyone's infected. Now I just need one more hit, regular hit for the challenge to be completed. Oh, I need to whack that. And there's the challenge done. Heck yes. Okay, time to, there it is. Oh, there's someone over there. They didn't even tap the gin, huh? Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, I don't blame him for running the heck away. Darn it. There we go. Got it down. And there's a gin. Ooh, there's someone else. Ah, darn it, it's over. I'll go grab some more then. I wonder, when they rescue her... Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she gets infected too. Yeah, because they touched. No, you just got unhooked. What? Wait, isn't he on Death Hook? Ah, I kinda don't care. I got the challenge done, so I'm happy. One hit. 2 hits. Now she's gonna have to be reinfected to, that was just a plaything. She's gonna have to be reinfected to be saved, unless someone cleanses themselves. Okay, there's a, broken totem down there that I can reignite. Excuse me. Yeah, rekindle, that's it. But yeah, yeah, they are cleansing. But yeah, I was smelling some of the candles, and I was just like, ooh, that one's really good. Like, one of them was Juicy Watermelon, and I like that one a lot. I also like the Warm Apple Pie. Oh, he went this way. I couldn't hear it. Maybe he's running quick and quiet. No clue. But yeah, they'll probably win, and I don't really care. I got what I wanted. Oh, that was my Pentimento, you jerk. Yeah, it seemed that Claudette and Feng Min cured themselves a lot. Oh, it's Carlos. You know what? I can't be bothered. I'm bored. I don't really like playing as Plague, honestly. I mean, kinda, but also kinda not. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I actually did unlock Knight, so I'll be playing him a little bit tonight. I played like 3 matches as him, and literally all 3 matches was an RPD. Literally all of them. Don't do that, that's gross. Hey, Carlos. Yeah, I'm bored. I'll just stop hassling him. I mean, I got the challenge done, so I got what I wanted. Where's an exit gate? Oh, hey, Carlos. Where's an exit gate? What the heck? Oh, they're over here. Oh, hey, Calico. It's going, relatively okay. I just started because I, There you go. Because I got so distracted at Walmart. I was, looking at candles and such. Yeah, how is everyone doing? I love the candles. Yeah, I got so distracted by the candles. Like, I smelled, I smelled like warm apple pie, juicy watermelon, pomegranate appletini, one that was like vanilla marshmallow and something. And guess which one I hated the most? Like, longtime viewers of mine would actually be able to, say, but I doubt any of you would know. It's a pomegranate one. I hate the smell of pomegranate. I don't know why, I just do. Like, I took one whiff of that, and I was thinking, like, maybe I was mistaken on the smell of pomegranate or something. I took a whiff, and I was like, ooh, no, no, no. But yeah, I really like the warm apple pie and juicy watermelon one. I love the cinnamon. Oh yeah, cinnamon is great. Daily challenge, yay. But yeah, it was pretty, it was pretty nice. I also looked at the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They have the, they had like 10 of the Trap Trick structure decks. It was great. Taros Kovacs. And that's Prestige number 2. I literally only played him like 3 times, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what this build is. I just threw it together. I know some of his like really low rarity add-ons are really good, and the greens are just kind of awful. Hemorrhage? That's awful. Mangled. That was okay. But yeah, it's the Deep Rift armor. That helmet does kind of seem like something I'd seen in Elden Ring or something. I mean, Beast Champion helm. That thing looks ridiculous. Oh. Oh, whoa, 2 Jane Romeros. Wow, I almost never see one. That's impressive. I'm happy that you got your challenge as you play. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, you were the Feng Min, right? Yeah, I think you were. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, Feng Min and Claudette are cleansing a lot. And I was just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't really like playing as Plague sometimes. But yeah, it was a... I don't care for bottom preschool. Oh, Shelter Woods. Okay, finally, it's not RPD. So you started off with Carnifex, huh? Oh, it got, Jane, that's weird. And then it's Assassin. Oh, right, I have to click again. Hey, buddy. Oh, that is such a cool animation. They really put a lot of effort into the Knight's animations and such. I like them a lot. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Nezuko. Again? What? Wait, what? How did that happen? I'm confused. Whatever. Whack. Oh, hey, David. Sup? I don't know what that was about. Oh, hello. Eh. I mainly want this challenge done where I use Carnifex to break things. Jailer? Oh, okay. So it's Carnifex, Assassin, Jailer. I guess I could use that yellow add-on to get Carnifex twice in a row to do that challenge. Ah, well. The big old tree. Hello, friend. I don't know if you remember me. I joined one of your Dark Souls streams. Oh, yeah, that was so long ago. Yeah. Dark Souls 3. Oh my goodness, how you doing? Yeah, vaguely, very vaguely. Yeah, that was so long ago. Oh yeah, I'm still streaming. And look at my follower count compared to when I streamed Dark Souls. DPD is my main game. Oh, it is. Nice. Who do you main, Otis? Oh, that was weird. Been playing for 3 long, painful years. Oh, jeez. Trickster and Wesker. Ooh, nice. Basically the handsome men. Fair enough. What? That's pretty cool. She committed. Yeah, this is my 4th ever game as Knight. It's okay. Yeah, they are. Who do I main? Huntress and Clown. Okay. Yeah, I mainly main Huntress and Clown myself. Whack. Very nice love Huntress and Clown mains are built different. Yes, they are. They definitely are. Mainly, I actually use yellow bottles with Clown. I actually use yellow bottles. I have a highlight on my channel called "That Huntress Sniper is Ridiculous." You should look at it. It's a ridiculous snipe. Legitimately ridiculous. I get so mad at people you don't use yellow balls. I know! It's ridiculous. Also, they are attached to that gen. Is my YouTube name the same? Yes, it is. But the highlight is on Twitch. They are attached to this Jin. What the heck? Oh, that was Deathhook. Crap. Dang it, I'm sorry. Ah, darn it. I didn't realize that was Deathhook for him. But yeah, why were they so attached to that Jin? Darn it. I actively try to spread my hooks out, but sometimes I just forget. Yeah, I mainly want to get this challenge done. Whack. Okay. Yeah, I legit don't know the hook states of the Janes, because I lost track really fast. Okay, that was first hook then. But yeah, I definitely use yellow bottles when it comes to clown. I use, my current build is Sloppy Butcher, which is a flex slot, Pain Res, Jolt, and Surveillance. That's what I run myself. Excuse me. I also do have a Hex build. That's, that very nice shot. I used to main Huntress, and those snipes are such satisfying moments. Yes, they are. Whack. Oh. Like, the worst thing is that Jin they were so attached to. Am I West or East Coast? Why do you ask? That Jin they were so attached to. If they didn't do that one, it would have prevented this 3 Jin. I just thought I got you in my lobby before. I don't know. I'm actually, Central. Okay, probably not me then. Okay. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. I just want this challenge done. Because I did not mean to tunnel her out. I did not mean that at all. Opinions on tunneling? Not cool. Like, it's a legit tactic, and it can really help get you the 3K, 3 to 4K, but it's not cool. I'm just gonna let them all go. I'll just be here with my friends. Whee! Yeah, I feel the same. Yeah, like the only time I can accept tunneling being okay is in like competitive matches, like tournaments and such. Because yeah, it's understandable that you do anything to win. Hey, buddy. Ooh, look at him go. He's just dancing. Man, I remember you were using a strength caveman build in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, it was. Caveman man, it was. Ooh, look at him go. Yeah, I got this game 2.5 months ago. How many followers did I have then? Probably like 30 to 40. I know I had 47 before I started streaming Dead by Daylight. I got this game like 2.5 months ago as well. How have they not completed a gen yet? I'm not messing with them at all. I'm just in my corner. There they go. Yeah, I do remember I had 47 before when I started playing this on stream. Oh, yeah, when I actually did play, when I played Knight off stream, excuse me, 3 times in a row the match was on RPD. One of the times I let them all go because I lost or something, I can't remember. And there was this Bill, who I call Billiam. There was this Billiam who I was just messing around with him. RPD stinks, yeah. I was just messing around with him by summoning the guard at him and have him hit someone. I wasn't gonna pick any of them up. I was just gonna let him revive and such. With that, the guards always targeted Billiam. Always Billiam. Even though there were 3 people there, Billiam was always the one to get targeted. Except one time when they targeted Rebecca. And they hit Billiam anyway. And I was just like, oh my gosh, they did not like Billiam. Yeah, I don't know what that, David's doing. Was it all female other than Bill? I can't remember. I can't remember. Because I think male survivors have slightly bigger hitboxes. They do not. They do not. They have the exact same hitboxes as everyone else. Are you kidding? Dang, I guess those guards didn't like Bill then. Correct, they did not like Bill. And he waited too long to get out. I was letting him go, too. Yeah, well. Wait, what do you mean no one escaped? How did I get points for no one escaping when 2 people did? I don't get it. Yeah, I did not mean to tunnel out that Jane. David moment, yeah. Yeah, 2 survivors with the assassin as the knight. I can just play normally and eventually I'll get it. A 2-in-1 match. Let me see. Yeah, what's it? Who's my favorite guard? So far, it's Assassin. I don't know, I just like him. I like the deep wound he applies. And the fact that he moves fast. Carnifex is also really nice. Jailer, Jailer's okay. Okay, so it's Carnifex, Assassin, Jailer. Carnifex, Assassin, Jailer. It's funny how you moved to my main game. I saw you streaming DBD and I was like, OMG, I watched you play DS3 like 6 months ago. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, I was watching my friend play this game as Knight, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember watching gameplay of this ages ago. I wonder if it's as fun to play as it is to watch. Because I know some games, they can be fun to watch, but to play, you know? And so I was like, hey, it's the Steam Christmas sale is coming up in 2022. And I was like, $20 for the Resident Evil pack, why not? Well, is it fun to play as to watch? Yeah, it's more fun to play than to watch. It's pretty great. Oh, I didn't click play, I'm a dummy. I thought I did. Noise, have you checked out Otsdarva? His guides are very useful. Yeah. I checked out some of his stuff. But yeah, you can check back on any of my previous streams. Also, auto blood point spending should be a feature. Yes. Or at least just a single click. I mean, it would allow me to use my tablet much easier. I have a graphics tablet. Wee. That was just me drawing circles. Oh, bye-bye. Someone did the math and it takes 14 hours to prestige 100. Yep, I saw that. Oh, I thought they said 16 hours. Huh. But yeah, it's ridiculous. No, I don't use a tablet to play. I have a tablet. Might have been 16. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have a graphics tablet that I use for like RuneScape or something. RuneScape and Blender. Okay, I was like, ooh, Solstice. This is taking ages. There we go. Oh, another Meg. 2 Nancys and 2 Megs. That's kind of rare. I'll really try to keep track of the hook states of everyone. How do you reach out when playing? I'll probably get lost. Oh, magic. Oh, I have my cell phone with Twitch chat up. But it's right next to my keyboard, so I can just look down for a second and see it. That's how I do it. I do need to get another monitor, though. Gosh. I will be so disappointed in the Resident Evil 4 remake if it doesn't have the, it stinks. Sure does. No way, Leon. Way. It's great. And got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Might be a little rusty. Dead dog. I'm sure this would be great if I knew anything about Resident Evil. Oh yeah. Resident Evil 4 is campy as hell and it's great. There we go. I don't know what that was, but I'll take it. Whoa. Got caught. Darn. If it was Jailer, probably would be able to see up there. That's okay. Oh. They moved out. Okay, fair enough. I'll just take it. Oh, that was weird. Also, how's the video quality itself? I brought it down to 30 frames per second, and I'm hoping that... Oh, that's good, that's good. I was hoping it would be better. Because I noticed a lot of artifacting when it was 60 frames a second. What the heck was that? Agreed, it's great. Oh, thank you. Is it better than before, or... I think she lagged. Yeah, they both lagged. Both these Megs did. But yeah, is the video quality better than before, or is it about the same? I mean, I don't think DVD needs more than 30 FPS. I play at 144 myself. Yeah, these Nancys. So do I like the build I'm using? It's okay. What? Okay. And that was a hit? Okay. I'll take it. Oh, hey, Nancy. Good job. Oh, nice. I do like how I can call my hired goons on them. Hired goons. Been trying to get all achievements for this game, and like 40% of them are bugged and don't unlocked. Oh, do you have Evil Incarnate? I got that one. I also have I also got Left 4 Dead. That's a good one. Oh, that's a hard one. It's a hard one, I mean. Yeah, make those windows more dangerous. I still see you there. Oh, nice! Wow, this is like a, huh. Yeah, I'll need to break the walls. Also, whenever I play the map, I avoid main building. It's very good survivors. The gen up there isn't worth protecting, in my opinion. Fair enough. Yeah, that's how a lot of main buildings are. Sometimes it just ain't worth it. She went into the death room? Yeah. She cornered herself. Honestly, it's kind of reminding me a little bit of Spirit. What? Why did she drop pallet like that? Room is infamous for trapping people. Oh yeah, fair enough. Haha! Got her. Like, I'm not even trying to enforce a 3-gen at all. I'm just doing good. And they are not saving that Nancy. Oh, never mind. I love the screams the guards make. Oh yeah, it's pretty great. So frustrated, jailer. Oh, she fell? Oh, right, you can't. Nah, whatever. Are you gonna get the Skull Merchant? I don't know. The perks don't seem that interesting to me, and the gameplay doesn't seem that interesting to me either. If there's any other killer you don't have, I would choose them. I don't have Doctor, Twins, and Demo. Those are the ones I don't have. Ah, darn it. I don't know if you can get Demo. Yeah, you have to get it from a, you have to get a key. And it's kind of expensive. Excuse me. I'm certain they're bringing him back. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope they do. But it's just rumors at this point. Also, yeah, I could hear that whining. Yeah, I could hear it. You'll be a good Spirit player. Yeah, I have played Spirit, and I'm okay as her. Darn it. Here we go, there's a challenge done. Whoa, that was some lag. Up you go. Oh, they never got Gallows. Oh, gosh. Knight just has really good presentation to me, honestly. That one's still draining. You like how it looks? Yeah, yeah, a lot of, like, the animations are cool, yeah, he has really good presentation. The heck? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, that gets left over. Oh. Ah, jeez. Yeah, they're just mainly hiding, it seems. After you use a guard, it gets put where you started. Oh! Whoa, what? Okay. Just a whack? What? What's over there? What do you want? When it bugs, it stays on the ground for half the match most of the time. Oh, okay. What is it? Something over here? I don't know what she wants. Have you tried Save the Best for Last with Knight? Oh, that might be fun. I don't know what she wants. Kind of reminds me of Line Rider. Or actually more apt. What would be more apt is like, I remember those cars, like those little electric cars where you could draw a line and marker and the car would follow that line. Because it had like sensors on each side and if it detected a line, it will turn to avoid it. But no, this is literally like my 5th match as Knight. Yeah, they are taking a long time. This will help take an even longer time. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, yep. Ah, she just tanked it. But yeah, Night seems like something I'll probably play a bit more of off stream. How about I play some Clown, actually? I'll just go ahead and open it for him, I don't care. But yeah, that was just taking way too long. How often do I stream? Every day. He kind of did a weird little turn there. Oh, I don't blame him. There's like no path right there. Huh, weird. But yeah, I stream like every day. For 2 to 3 hours every day. Oh! Hatch is right there. Mine. Yeah, they were lagging pretty hard. The Megs were, I mean. Oh well. It happens. Play some Clown, I guess. I'll do my Hex build. Oh yeah, Devour Hope, Undying, Haunted Ground, and Pentimento. I've had a game where they broke Haunted Ground. Excuse me. They broke Haunted Ground, and then in 10 seconds they broke a Haunted Ground that was revived with Undying. Excuse me. It was kind of funny. Can't remember if I got Devour Hope value out of that one, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Oh yes, I did hear about the DVD movie. I don't know how interested I am, honestly, as I don't really watch movies. But I'm sure it's something I'll watch with like a friend or something. That's fair. I only watch horror movies. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I still need to watch Happy Death Day 2. I saw the first one. That one was great. Yeah. Yeah, I watched Happy Death Day 1 with a friend, and we also watched Willy's Wonderland 3 times, actually. Great movie. And we also watched Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. I loved all the movies. Like, I showed a post to that friend about, like, oh, yeah, Willy's Wonderland, Willy Killer, Janitor Survivor, but he was like, no, do the reverse. Janitor's the killer and Willy's the survivor. And I'm like, yes. Good move. I'll just put her on this one over here. And up you go. I really hope no one's running the, a boon to replace that one. I've never seen a clown use Save the Best for Last. I see clowns use it a lot, honestly. Well, I mean, I used to. Oi! Don't do that. What? What the heck was that? How's my undying? She must die now. Yeah, basically. I'll just pinch him into it. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Like, I grabbed her, and it was like, no. Oh, he's just leaving the loop. Slice. 2 tokens. 1 more, and then the party starts. As long as they don't destroy Devour Hope, that is. Oh, hey, Meg. Oh, yeah, that's the Pentimento. And that's Bree. Yellow Bottle uses Giga Chad. Thank you. Stab of that hook. Yeah, they're not probably looking for Devour Hope. But that's Pentimento. Slice. Where'd that Claudette go? Ah, whatever. Hope you get to 5 stacks. Oh, I've done it before on stream. And I got 4 Moris. It was great. Oh yeah, they're probably looking hard for the totem. They gonna unhook? Oh no, she's throwing. Or she tried to, 4%. Oh, there's the 5th stack. Three out of 4 on Death Hook. Hello. 1. Getting them fingers. My finger. Gross. Oh, and a glitch too. Okay, I know where they are now. Okay, so there's 3 totems left. So if they break a totem, it's a 66.6 repeating chance that it's a hallowed ground. Okay, now all that's left is Claudette. And to get rid of Hatch. Oh wait, that's an awkward totem spot. Oh, there she is. And that's game. No one escaped. I didn't really use bottles much that game. Oh my gosh, no one broke 10K. Ah, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of, impressive. No one broke 10K. I don't know what, Pastel Nirvana is talking about. Yeah, it's just saying, yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was the Claudette. Oh, yeah, that was the one where I grabbed her, and then the totem broke. That was weird. I'm just thinking it's lag, honestly. It's lag. Also, yeah. Of course, I only got gold because I didn't get 9 hooks. Oh, wow. I'm guessing they might not realize you had Pentimento. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Like, they did break a totem, but it was a Pentimento totem. Yeah, like 1 point away from Gold Chaser. Doesn't matter, but still. It looks flashy. Because she had only been hooked once, so I think that's why she might be confused. Oh, maybe. Because, yeah, Devour Hope, it lets me kill them in any hook state. That's why, yeah, I'm guessing she didn't look at the hexes. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Dang it. Probably can't hear it. My chair's squeaking. I need to replace the screws on it. Maybe I need to tighten them. I don't know. Actually, I'll play some Huntress. Here we go. Queue times are relatively long today. That's okay, though. That Vittorio's name, that's funny. Yeah, a lot of times people don't read the perk descriptions. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards; they just don't read them. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, with that Hex build for Clown, it works best when you get that first hook really fast. Because then it just applies pressure, so then one person has to go for the unhook. Two people have to go for Jins. Because they just have to keep doing it. I've never used a Hex, so I don't know what they do other than light up. Oh, it just depends on the Hex itself. Yeah. Randomly, when you have a Hex perk, a random totem is lit up with that perk. And once they get rid of that totem, you don't have access to that perk anymore. But instead, they are pretty powerful perks. Yeah. Also, I like how I got that hit on Nea and barely even acknowledged it. It was a really good hit, too. Oh. I need to reload. What? Felix? What are you doing here? I'll just whack you. See, told you I would. Okay, over here, buddy. But yeah, once you get that first hook with that Hex build, it applies a lot of pressure, and they're less willing to do totems, as if they even find them to begin with. Like, I'm sure at higher MMRs it isn't as effective because they know where the totem spawns are and such. Typically, a lot of times. But yeah, Hex perks can be very powerful. Of course, with the trade-off of being indestructible. Yeah, I'm back. How'd that Kong game go? Oh, I got a four Moris. I got 4 Moris. Yep. I got all the stacks. And I think that Claudette was confused on something. Well, actually, yeah, one thing that confused me was Claudette was on a totem. Heck. There, that was weird. I grabbed her, and then after I grabbed her, it broke. And I was just like, the heck? Oh, you saw that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was ridiculous. That can happen with unhooks, too. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Darn it! I guess I'm a little rusty. He unhooked himself. That's okay. Honestly, Deliverance ain't that annoying. Although it does make it so they can help themselves. So another person doesn't have to waste, like, 30 seconds to save someone, but still. That can... That was my last hatchet, too. Up you go. But yeah, Deliverance... It's one of those things that you have to realize that... The reason it's powerful is because you don't have to waste your teammates' time. They like this gen. What? Yeah, there's a failed skill check up here. Nope. I know you just got unhooked, but that's called a conspicuous action. Oh! That was a good throw. Go ahead and reload. Ah, sweet, he was in range. Ah, darn it. What? Did that hit? Ah, darn it. He went to the right. I was thinking he was going to the left. And that was live. It did not work out for him. He stopped struggling. There's Felix. Quit doing that. Oh, hey. Loading. Is basement here? Yes, it is. I'll just go ahead and put him in here and just leave. So the hook states are 2212. So 3 out of 4 on Death Hook, it's free game. Are they gonna save Vittorio at all? Or... There you go. That was close. Someone could have done that. Hey, Felix, I brought your friend. Oh. Well, she had to leave very fast. What is it? Oh, you just want it over with? Okay, fair enough. Okay. I'll do that for you. No hits. She might be hiding, inside a locker. Oh, wait. No, it's still on cooldown. No hits. Oh well. Yeah, no clue where it is. I know it can spawn. On this map, I do know it can spawn on the edges. So it can a Jinn, too. It's weird. And actually, a Jinn that spawns right there. Yeah, it can spawn, like, right there. Or something that looks like that. It's actually pretty relatively safer against a nurse. Because nurse can't blink through these, map edges. I'll kick it for the points. Nope, no clue where it is. Oh well. Oh, here it is. Calm down, birds. You're fine. No hits. That's okay. If she escapes out, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Yeah, she got out. Fair enough. I don't know where she was. So I'm... 29 levels away from unlocking the next character. Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy, I guess. Oh, that'll wake me up. Thank you, Huntress. Excuse me. Darn it. It's a little bit of hiccup. Excuse me. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy. I did start this stream really late. Yeah, I'll have to... This will probably be my last match. I'm gonna have it a bit short tonight. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not feeling that right. Ooh. Killer Shack. The fastest I've ever solved a Rubik's Cube was like 45 seconds. Torment Creek. Solve this one later. Ah, way too far to the right. Or left. Whack! Oh. Huh. Go ahead and reload. Yeah, I'm not being very attentive, or am I? Oh, someone's at the... Oh, no, way past Dimitri. Oh, there you are. Gotcha. I'll go ahead and reload. No hits. Yeah, this will be my last match. I'm just not feeling right, you know? I don't know. I just feeling off, I guess. Dang. That was an interesting dead hard. Didn't know she was this close. Thought she got the heck out of Dodge. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I just don't have a lot of energy right now. She looks like me, we have the same sweater. Nice. I think she was doing potential energy, and I think that messed her up bad. I have a friend that really likes using potential energy, even if it's actively detrimental to us. How's the games going? I'm just not feeling that good. This will be my last match of the night. I'm not doing too well right now. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, they're back here. Darn it. Oh, come on! Darn locker hitbox. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I'm doing awful. Oh, come on! Yeah, I'm not on my A game right now. It's okay. Ah, close. Yeah, there you got that one. Oh well. Oh, they kind of pre-ginned themselves. Oh, it's good to see Dimitri still doing good. Yeah, they three-ginned themselves. Okay, that was a great throw. That's called threading the needle. Yeah, they definitely 3-gen themselves. What? Oh, yeah, she got out of a locker. That's what that was. Yeah, on that one. Nice. Thank you. It's Ada. Yeah, they messed up bad. Nice. Whack. I thought she would have a flashlight. Oh well. Sorry. But yeah, they messed up. It's kind of nasty too. Oh, I see him. Yeah, I quickly turned the tides there, didn't I? That probably shouldn't have hit. Oh well. She's behind Killer Shack. Or in Killer Shack. Either or. Oh, right here. Yeah, if it wasn't for that 3-gen, I would not have won. They messed up bad. Like, they were doing really good. They were able to hide well, but... Yeah, that 3-gen. That 3-gen. I'll do one more. Okay. To check if a survivor is still in the match after game ends, you can go to players and see, if you can still see their ping, it means they're still in game. Huh. I did not know that. Excuse me. That's interesting, though. I'll try it. I'll try to see it this match. After this match. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, I am a bit out of it, honestly. Ugh. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I did like the smell of candles, but I never lit a candle myself. Because I just like smelling the wax itself, you know? I hear Pizza Tower is really good. I remember playing Royal Land 3 when I was a kid. I wasn't that good at it, but I liked it. It seems that Pizza Tower is really good. It's like a spiritual successor to Royal Land. Oh my gosh. On Steam it has 99% positive reviews. Oh wow. That is something else. Wow. I remember searching by Steam user reviews is how I found out about Rabi, which is a really good Metroidvania. Hello. Okay, that should not have hit, honestly. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, right next to Dimitri. There you go. Oh, wow, that one's at 75. Hey, Ada. Wait, how the heck did that hit? Ugh, I don't get it. Yeah, I know what the hitboxes are for the hatchets and survivors, but it's still weird. I'm guessing she thought she could camouflage a bit there. I really don't know. That must be Vittorio. Nice! No. I can't be sure where he is. I saw him going this direction, but I can't be 100% sure. There he is. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of bullcrap hits on this in this match. A lot. Also, the fact that there's no main building on this map is kind of brutal. Okay. I'll just go ahead and reload. Really bad on my part. What? Oh, I hit Ada. Gotcha, Cheryl. Pretty poor predictive throw on my part. Okay, whoever that is, they're healing on the tractor. Oh, come on. Hey, buddy. Let's get rid of that. And I already forgot their hook states. That's fine. I think I only hooked Carlos once. Yeah, I need to reload. Yeah, this match is going way better for me, that is. Oh, they only got one gen so far? Wow. Oh, that's almost two. Whack. Is that like 90? Good thing I came when I did. Oh, that's a boon. Hey, Ada. Wait, aren't you a death hook? Okay, they healed up. Yeah, they're healing up big time. What? Yeah, I think Vittorio's on Death Hook as well. I can't remember. Excuse me. I don't know who that was. Either Carlos or Vittorio. Hey, Carlos. So that answers that question, I guess. Darn it. I was a little too throw happy there. Dang, where'd he go? I lose him so easy. Because, yeah, my head is just not in the game right now. I'm still getting mean shots, but, yeah. down some progress on it. Yeah, they're healing up a lot. I legit don't blame them. Oh. Ah, darn it. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, thank you for the light show. Okay, 3 out of 4 on Death Hook. Darn. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this will definitely be my last match. Holy crap! Oh, that woke me up. I just wanted to reload. Don't do that, Vittorio. Ugh. I knew he was in the area, but ugh. Yeah, that's a bad throw. I mean, that throw I got on Cheryl was really good because I just saw like a glimpse of her in the corn and it was like, yeet. I just yeeted a hatchet. I'll just go ahead and reload. But yeah, that Vittorio scared the actual heck out of me. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry. Ugh. Yeah, they're healing up. Makes sense. Thought I saw movement there. Are they booned? Oh, that's a totem. Cheryl. I don't know why I let go. That was a bad throw. Nice. Dang, she's dodging good. Well, I could see her aura, so... Oh, she is the one out of Death Hook. Pardon. I might need to eat something, I don't know. Oh, dang. So I guess I was right to throw a hatchet there. Oh, there's Ada. She likes a main building. darn it. Nice! Ooh! Too slow. Darn it. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm just yawning so much. Here I am, still getting wins, I guess. Now they tap this chick. Worked on a little bit, I guess. Went up the, oh, Carlos. Yeah, I saw him there. His clothing is kind of dark. Relative to the core. Okay, so Cheryl's all the way over there. Oh! Sprint burst. She had that? I didn't realize she had it. Whatever. Oh, what? Why are you still in this loop? Did you play another game, or was this match still not over? Oh, yeah, I played another match. I said that last match was my last one, but nah, I did another one. Oh, there's Hatch. She got it. That's okay. Yeah, I did not know she had sprint burst. Fair enough. Yeah, that was my last match. I really need to be heading off. I'm just not feeling that good. Oh, I forgot. Oh well. Alright, take care, everybody. Hope to see you on the next one. I'll most likely start in a more appropriate time. And, be feeling better. Most likely. Yeah, take care, everybody. See ya. Yeah, it's good to see you again, Otis. It's been forever. Yeah, take care, everybody.